Good morning, everybody. You got the 350 fired up. I'm gonna take it down here and start knocking down some more trees on this project right here. So got a lot more trees to take down. I'm glad the big 350 Volvo is here. So I made my way here to the front yard. Got the fence pushed out of the way, and we're gonna take down all these pine trees, drop them probably right across the path right there or over there, kind of whatever works. Poplar tree needs to come down first, which is the most aggravating one because there's really no good way for it to go. I'm just gonna have to force it through there. I can sit right here, but I don't want to swing it. There's really not a whole lot to hold it with, and I don't want it to accidentally go that way and smash the bush or tear up those trees. So I think I can dig around it and shove it. We're probably gonna lose a couple branches, but I think I can shove it right through there. I got some mass here to be able to do that. And then go ahead and work on this one and that one, getting them down, and then take all these and just lay them out there across the driveway. Let's get to it. Time to take some more trees down. So they told me the Bradford pear does not stay. Where's the power line? Power line's marked over there. Okay, perfect. I gotta take the Bradford pear down to be able to fit this big thing in here. Bye bye Bradford pear. Bradford pear be gone. And I dropped these couple, there's 3 more pine trees right there, 2 pine trees and a gum tree. Bradford pears are notorious for being super brittle, and as you can tell, I can't even swipe it sideways without it breaking all the little pieces. But we got the stumper on the machine yesterday, as you saw. It took a little while with them to modify it. I didn't realize the coupler was so much wider on this machine than the 330. So I didn't have any measurements on this, so there's really no way to check until it was time to put it on there. But little cutting there, grinding, chopping, sawing. We got it though. And I'm ready to see what this thing does with the stumper on here. Big pine tree. Let's go see what happens. I'm going to drop it right through there, so I'm going to dig right here on this side, get some roots, put it on the ground. Oh yeah, that rips right straight through the ground. You know this machine is big when it made that. I mean, that stumper's like 6 feet tall. Looks like a little toothpick on the end of this thing. Okay, this one does rip through the ground better. That was like effortless. Try not to knock down too many branches. When I push this down, I'm going to try to drop it right there on top of that pile. Big ripping action. Oh yeah. I think one little swath over here and that thing's gonna fall down. Keep my eye on it, make sure it doesn't do anything silly here. All right, timber in 3, 2, and 1. Timber. That's a big timber. Big crunch. Wham-a-lam. A little dirt back here in the hole and move to the next tree. Man, that's a big old tree. Alright, let's take down the gum tree. I'm not going to dig on the other side, I think Brutus here has got enough power to knock it down. Let's see if I can cut that. I don't know. Some big roots in there. Dig, baby, dig. You have a 90,000 pound machine pulled up on its tracks. You know that's a good stump. Gonna happen. I think it'll go over, don't you? Timber! Dang if you couldn't mow some trees down in a day with this thing. If I had about 8 people on chainsaws, I could get something done. I still do pretty quick work as it is. There's not many people wanting to run chainsaws anymore, so here I am. Knock trees down, cut trees up, clean trees up. Go ahead and drop that one. Roll that over somewhere right in there-ish. While I'm right here, I'm gonna go ahead and break some of those roots up. And go ahead and take this pine tree down because I think I need that one log right there to finish a load out. Big stumper. Timber in 3, 2, and 1. Timber. Break a little dirt back in that hole so I don't drag it over top of that. It's weird how the dirt changes. It's real sandy up here. Everything else down there is sticky old orange red clay. I can deal with this stuff. Run the dozer right through there and rake those roots right out. That thing's got so much power, it just rips it right apart. Tries to drag it. Let's see what's behind me here. Ta-da! Alright, you know what time it is. It's chainsaw time. Grab these roots out of the way. Get out of my way. Out of my way, roots. Out of my way. Let's see what happens here. Power line and everything is behind me, so there should be no utilities in the front right here. There's a water line that goes from the well somewhere, but I don't know where that's at. Let's just hope it's not right here. Being so close to that pine tree, that's what concerned me about trying to swing it down, was those roots are going to be really stuck in there, and this way it's going to kind of leverage against it. So let's see what happens. Plus I can hold it. Here we go. Timber. We're going to lose some branches, but we're going for it. Timber. Don't hit the deck. Alright, we're good now. I knew it would get wedged in there. Go ahead and break that off. Sometimes you just got to weigh your options. That was a weigh your options. A lot of bushes and power cables and everything to look out for here. Get that spun around. Brake. Alright, let me rake a little dirt off this, get this pushed out of the way somewhere, and go ahead and figure out which pine tree I want to take down first. Pine tree number 1 gonna come down. This is some red clay right here. This is some hard red clay. Power cable, guide wire. Move some roots out of the way. Dig another trench on the back side. I'm going to try to fit this big thing right over there. Drop it somehow. And we are going to go pretty much where we were with the poplar tree, I think. Somewhere right in here. We gotta stay on this side of the pine tree, but I don't think it's gonna reach that oak tree down there. Not hitting the shed over there. We're just gonna push it into that other tree and just whatever it does, it does. I'll get it out of the tree. I just want it in that direction. It shouldn't be a problem. they honestly fall out of the ground relatively easy, considering how big they are. Here we go. Timber! We're going to demolish that tree behind it. Alright, let's hold on. Alright, we got it angled. Alright, now let's go over here and pull it. That way I can get it out of that other tree top and not break everything into a giant mess where the top comes flying back towards the house. That wouldn't be good. So now I can reach up here and get angled a little bit better. The tree's not going to fall back at this point, so I'm not too worried about it. And pull this thing back this way a little bit. Go down with it right there. Timber. Yeah. Now we can't get under that because we got some severe widowmakers in that other tree there now. So we're not even going to get the machine near that. Go ahead and dig around it and push it over. Knocked off here and this rolled out of the way. Let's see if I just dropped it a couple times. I mean, there are some huge branches broke off, hung up in there. I knew they would be. All these trees are yard trees, so they got a lot of branches. They're all kind of intertwined. All right, let me fill this hole in and get dug around that tree, and I should be able to go ahead and get it pushed over. Got this rolled out of the way. We'll go ahead and dig around this tree. See if I can't get it shoved down over there, right down the driveway. And rolled out of the way, and then go ahead and grab that one, and then that one. Just keep plucking along it, getting all these down. I'm gonna leave them just laying out here for now. Go ahead and get them on the ground. Cut them up another day. I think we are ready for a Tim to the burr. Alright, here we go. Timber. Got it. Now we got widowmakers in the next tree. My gracious. So you can see there's some big old pine branches stuck in those treetops. Won't be getting out of the excavator. Dirt off, fill the hole in and slide that over and continue on again. I'll set the camera up outside next time. Got a lot going on today. Let's see what's for lunch today. We got a Factor meal, cheesy bacon ranch shredded chicken. That's the same one I had last time. That was absolutely delicious. That might be my new favorite meal. Let's eat lunch. Poke a couple holes in here and put it in the microwave for 2 minutes, and lunch will be served hot and fresh pretty soon. And just like that, with Factor, you have a fresh, never frozen meal ready to eat in 2 minutes or less. Let's go sit in that square. It's a little windy today. So it's hard to go wrong with these meals. Chicken, bacon, and cheese. Oh man, it's delicious. Absolutely delicious. With Factor, you have 34 plus weekly meals that you can choose from, with over 60 add-ons. So there's all sorts of meals that you can choose from. It's actually cheaper than going out to eat. And these meals are fresh, never frozen, delivered directly to your doorstep. And literally you just take them out of the box, put them in the refrigerator, and you're ready to go. And it's super convenient. I bring it to work here. I don't have to leave, waste an hour of my time here going to lunch and back. I can just go over here to the service trailer, fire up the generator, have a nice, better than pizza, burgers, or anything, fast food lunch, and get right back to work. So if you're interested in these meals, you can go to factor75.com, use code LetsDig50 for 50% off your first box and 20% off your next month's order. That is factor75.com. Use promo code LetsDig50 for 50% off your first box there and 20% off your next order. Absolutely delicious. 350's making quick work of this. It's nice to have a good solid machine here to push those over with. Got some weight behind it. These are some big trees. I mean, that's, you see your standard power pole and the tree beside it. It's a big tree, especially with, you know, close quarters here to the power line. There's a building over there, a barn that's saving, and the house, obviously. Everything's kind of got to go exactly where you want it to. Stumper's doing a good job breaking all these roots up. We got these 5 trees here to take down after lunch, and I'll probably wait. We're going to saw cut that one because we're going to leave that big pretty oak tree right there, and that way if I dig around it, it may possibly kill it. So we'll just saw cut that one off at the ground. I'm just going to need extra set of hands to cut, and then I move it down with the excavator. I'm trying to figure out where it's going to go. He's got a little oak tree right there he wants to save, and an oak tree right there he wants to save. Huh. Might just have to go right through there. We'll have to figure that one out for another day. That's a heck of a tree right there though. Last tree here, and I'm gonna grab a quick lunch. Have to get pretty close to the house to make this one go where I want it to go. Yeah, I think I can get that to work. Might lose the satellite dish. I don't think he's gonna be. Whoop! Well, that didn't take much, did it? Highly doubt that stuff's good anymore. It's probably not good after that root just got it. Big dang root right here. Well, that was holding the tree up. The whole thing is just moving now. Take a couple scoops here, and I'm gonna go ahead and send it because I think there's a whole lot left holding that. Timber. See you later, tree. Adios. That's why you don't want those big trees next to your house. You see how easily they fall over. And yeah, I know I've got 350 here pushing it, but that's nothing compared to a thunderstorm wind or hurricane if it comes through. Time for them to go. Fill the hole in. That'd be good. Big old rig. Working on these trees. I've taken one down and had to drop it over top of those. Now I'm digging around this one. I think it's ready to go. I'm going to drop it right down the driveway there. Here we go. Timber right there. There we go. Bam bam. I'll do the same thing for the next one. And I'm going to leave those two over there for right now. He really wants to save that little oak tree. But I got to cut that big pine tree down right there. And I'm going to leave those so that we're going to saw cut it. It skids down beside those trees and doesn't smash the little oak tree. And then push those other two trees down after that one's down. This over here, get that tree down, and then I'm probably going to head off to the back to work back there until I can get some help over here to help me cut that one down. That's a little more than I want to try to do by myself. Not saying it couldn't be done. If the house wasn't there, I'd do it in a heartbeat. But I think I can grab it with the 220 and the grapple, and we can cut it and then ease it right on down. My plan. We'll see how well it works. Normally my plans work pretty good. Might take 2 or 3 plans, but eventually one of them will work. Well, there's definitely some sunshine on the front of the cabin now. Those are some monster trees. Alright, well I got those done. Still got 3 more to take down, but I need a little bit of help for that one. Then I can push over those 2. So I'm going to run down here to the back and take down some more of those 2 big ones right there beside the barn. Let's see what happens on this tree right here. I'm going to try to drop it this way. All the branches are leaning towards the shed, which is not the greatest in the world, but we do have a big machine here. Ripped that power line out going to that barn. Hopefully that was turned off. We kind of figured that all the sheds were going to get, I mean, you have no idea where that stuff's in the ground at. I'm going to dig in between here. I'm going to leave the dirt on this side in hopes that it holds the roots on this. I got to get these 2 trees separated right here. It's going to take some plucking right here. These are some massive trees right here. You lose sight of how big trees are when you have a big machine, because you know the stick on that thing's probably 2.5 feet wide. And as you can tell, the tree surpasses that by a lot. Alright, this is, at least these trees do come up relatively easy. Right, I'm going to get in the position I need to be in, which is right here. And I'm going to dig some more right here. And then we're going for it. We are powered up, full throttle. We'll give it all the power. At least with a machine this big, if it starts going off course, I can just kind of full send it like this. We're gonna smash the little shelter there. Yep. Yeah, we lost it. But better than a building. Feed thing, whatever that doodad was. All the options we had. There won't no getting behind it and sending it back this way, because I got a barn back there. So let me roll this one up here out of the way. That is a huge tree. Look at it compared to that building. And I think that one, once I roll this up out of the way, I can take it and shove it back that way in the woods. Or I might be able to get behind it and send it over this way too. I'll look at it. I didn't get any video, but we got that big tree cut down that was in the oak tree. Robert stopped by and helped me real quick do that. And I'm digging around these 2 pine trees right here. I'm going to send those through the fence over there into that old grown-up field. And so far, I have saved the little oak tree right here. It had one branch land on it when I cut that big tree down. Couldn't help it. I'm glad I saved these trees right here, because it deflected it off like I wanted it to and saved the little bugger. But I was really worried about trying not to hurt the big tree there. Here we go. Timber. 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye. Got it. To come down just as easy. They're good buddies. And that is all the trees down in the front yard. There's still some more over there that's got to come down, but right now it looks like an absolute war zone around here. But I've done exactly what I want to do, and that's get these trees down and get these stumps cut off, just leave everything laying out, because it dries a lot better. And I went over there to some stumps that have been sitting out since last week, and the dirt just fell right off of them. So it's working out pretty good here. Alright, well, I'm going to fill this stump hole in and probably go load out some logs and call it a day. Well, 350 put in a good day today. Went down there and cleaned up those logs first thing this morning. And then pushed over these trees. All those up front. Went around the cabin, got that. And then went down there and got those humongous ones that were overhanging that shelter. That was a little nerve-wracking, a little time-consuming, but you know, got to play it safe working around the house, power lines and other trees. But it really opened it up, and I'll come back here first of next week, get all that stuff cut up and get that out of there and those stumps piled up. And I'm not going to clean all the brush up. I still got a bunch of trees over there to take down as well, but just trying to kind of work my way around here. And the last thing to do is that group in there has got to come out, and a few more right in there and kind of back around the back there. But yeah, definitely a lot of stuff to come down around here. And the plan for right now is to keep those, but I think when he sees them, he's going to want them taken down. So we'll look at it and see.